Last one. Let's begin. My name is Zoltán Egyed. I'm here representing the Silicon Valley Hungarian Innovators Club, which is a non-political organization of people involved in all kinds of innovation. We have monthly events, and in addition, we mentor and help each other. Our speaker today, Máté Kozma, is a truly remarkable person. He's the CEO of a company in Hungary, which has just won the Alpha Prize and has successfully used AI for business purposes. He's here with us today to tell us all about it. Please happy to welcome Máté Kozma.
Thank you so much. And very welcome, everyone. I have already met many of you in person at the March 15th celebration held in the Valley this year. Thank you for allowing me to be there with you. Thank you so much. My name is Máté Kozma, and I am the CEO and co-founder of Exaline Kft. And Webshops LLC. Exaline is a digital marketing agency based in Budapest, Hungary. Our team consists of 50 people, and we run digital marketing campaigns for webshops and manufacturing companies. I founded the agency in 2016, and we currently have 52 clients. 60% of our clients are webshops, where our focus is on increasing their revenue, and 40% are manufacturing companies where we focus on generating leads for them. Webshops LLC is completely separate from the agency. It is a digital marketing AI tool that we are developing. I will provide more information about Webshops in my presentation. Today, I'd like to give you a glimpse into the world of online marketers and how AI is impacting our work. To start, I will be showing you how content generation works, followed by the presence of AI in social media, and then I will introduce you to some AI opportunities. Let's dive in. So, content generation presents thank you, Zoltán. Content generation presents numerous challenges for a marketing agency. Let's start with the development of a marketing strategy, which determines what the content should be. Consider this: professionals at agencies often have to put together a marketing campaigns targeting, for instance, yacht owners. Yet the agency staff has never owned a boat themselves. This creates significant challenges because you can only create an effective campaign if you truly understand the target audience's problems. As a result, a lot of time must be spent on research to understand the target audience and acquire the specialized knowledge needed for the campaign. Once the strategy is in place, you need to generate text for the marketing materials. For this, you need copywriters who are well-versed in the specific field. If they are not, it takes a significant amount of time for them to get up to speed with the client's area of expertise. When it comes to creating photos and videos, there are two different ways. The first is that the client produce the content themselves or hires a content creation company for this purpose. In this case, cameras, microphones, and other equipment are needed to create the content, along with a significant amount of time for post-production. The second option is to purchase the usage rights for images and videos that others have already created from stock photo libraries. The challenges with this option is that it can be difficult to find the right stock content, and even then, it often needs to be edited the solution the client needs. So, it was Then in March 2023, ChatGPT 3.5 arrived and changed everything. Digging a bit deeper, it wasn't ChatGPT itself that caused the big shift, but the model that followed and utilized it. So you can see I asked ChatGPT to create a marketing strategy for a web shop that sells yacht accessories. You can see the result. I apologize if the screenshot is small. What worth nothing is that the AI immediately understands the context. It knows what the term yacht means and exactly who owns yachts and where to reach them. Then, in the table, it determines how much of the budget should be allocated to each platform. From a professional perspective, I must add that it perfectly distributes the budget, as an email campaign is certainly cheaper than a paid ad. The system generated this strategy in just 10 seconds. It's really fast. In the next slides, I will show you some images that have two things in common. On the left side, you can see the Roman Colosseum, where spectators are watching an NFL game on a big screen. The right side image also shows the Colosseum, but in more photorealistic manner. Then you will see a few cowboys, the pictures. The next slide, stunning landscape view. A few packaging design samples. Here you can see a specific package concept. And here you can see three beautiful faces. The two things these images have in common are that they were all created with AI, and each one took less than 3 minutes to generate. If these images had been made in Photoshop without AI, each would have taken about an hour and a half to edit. And every image is copyright free. That is really important for marketing agency. Do you like these pictures? I really like this one, these dinos pictures, and these two. I also brought you an example of video generation. Here, only a text file was uploaded, and the AI system matched the avatars' facial expressions to the text. The creation time for this was 10 minutes. Just imagine how much longer it would have taken if it had to be recorded manually. So here's the video.
Are your web shop sales dropping and you're not sure why? Have you spent countless hours trying to pinpoint issues on your web shop without success? Or perhaps you've identified a problem but don't know how to fix it. If you can relate to these situations, you understand the value of quick and effective advice to boost your web shop sales. That's why we created Webalize. Webalize is an advanced AI-driven data analysis tool designed specifically for e-commerce. Here's how it works. Seamless integration.
Okay, so you can see the girls, and yeah, I think this video is really cool.
Are your web shop...
Okay, the next slide. As you have seen, various AI tools assist us in creative brainstorming, strategy development, content creation, and video production. In addition, they help us in many other areas, such as keyword research is really important, for example, SEO, and translation and improving photo quality. We are also monitoring how our efficiency increases with the use of AI tools, and based on our own observations, there is approximately a 30% increases in efficiency. Additionally, the number of errors in content writing has decreased. And our observation too, when generating text, the more information you provide to the AI, the better quality response you will receive. And tell the AI who it is. Remember, when I started the prompt for the marketing strategy with ChatGPT, I began by saying, you are a marketing strategist. The second thing's image generation. Either the AI creates a perfect quality image on the first try, or it takes an hour and countless prompts to finally generate a good image. This is the biggest problem in the photo generation now, I think. And here's the AI tools, what we use. For the pictures, we use Midjourney V6, and the video was Crowd AI. So another big topic is AI in the social media. Every social media platform uses AI system. These are generally applied in two main areas. One is improving the user experience by displaying the most relevant content to user, encouraging them to spend more time on the platform. The average time spent on TikTok by a US user is estimatedly to be around 95 minutes per day. A lot of minutes. The other area is ad targeting, ensuring that ads are shown to the most relevant people. You should understand that the AI system of every social media platform, such as LinkedIn, Facebook, Instagram, TikTok, Pinterest, are highly complex. In the following slides, I will demonstrate this from several perspectives. So the first one, in the past, if someone wanted to shop online, they would go to Google, type in the product name, and if they were lucky, the product was available online, so they could purchase it through a web shop. But nowadays, the customer journey is much longer. A user might see a TikTok video that piques their interest, then encounter the product in Instagram, but still not make a purchase. Later, they might come across the product again in a banner ads on website. This prompts them to visit the web shop, but they still don't buy. It's only after seeing various remarketing ads that they might finally decide to purchase the product. As you can see, the time from the first interact to the purchase has increased, and it now takes many more touch points to persuade someone to make a purchase. Second interesting fact, we can create a Facebook ad for a restaurant in Budapest that will only be seen by foreigners who are coming to Budapest in the next 2 weeks. How? This is possible because Facebook codes are embedded in the airline's website, allowing Facebook to see exactly where you plan to fly. This gives advertisers the opportunity to target travelers specifically. Why it is beneficial for airlines to have Facebook codes embedded in their websites? Because Facebook can see user activity on the website, the Facebook Ads AI can optimize itself, making it cheaper for airlines to acquire customers. Of course, Facebook isn't just integrated into airline websites, but almost every website out there use Facebook code. This is exactly why many people believe that Facebook is listening to them, but it isn't. It just knows precisely what they are doing online and can infer what the user wants based on that. So, for example, if you see on the British Airways website, you can see the Facebook plugins marked with a green check marks, indicated that it is integrated. Of course, you can see Google's codes are also embedded. And have you ever looked at a product on a website and then that exact product kept showing up everywhere you went online? This is called retargeting advertising. This is one of the most effective forms of advertising. It typically takes 10 exposures for a product or brand to become ingrained in someone's mind. With these ads, we can specifically determine how many times an individual sees them. Here is an example. I wanted to buy a Lego for my godson, so I browsed on lego.com. Later, when I visited the Forbes website, I started seeing Lego ads. What's interesting is that this is a Google ad space, meaning we can display our clients' products on sites like Forbes.com with just a few clicks through Google's advertising system. It's called Google Display Ads. We don't need to contact Forbes directly or negotiate with them, which would take a lot of time. I think it's really great that nowadays you can appear on a major website with just a few clicks. Creating good ads is becoming increasingly difficult because we focus on many challenges. Of this is GDPR. You know this little cookies consent window you have to accept before using a site. If you don't accept it, the webshop cannot pass data to social media AI systems. With less data, the AI system learn less efficiently, leading to less relevant visitors coming to the webshop, which in turn increases cost. GDPR also impact to accuracy of measurements, making it increasingly difficult to determine where a customer comes from. This is especially true in the Google Analytics 4 system, where it is becoming harder to pinpoint the information. These advertising systems generate a vast amount of data, which is very difficult to monitoring continuously. On Hungarian web shop, securitypro.hu sells security cameras. Several platforms, several professionals work on the web shop simultaneously. For example, web developer, PPC expert, in-house marketer. And each was an expert in their field. Then overnight, the web shop's traffic dropped by 60%. For 2.5 months, they couldn't figure out the reason for the decline. The estimated revenue loss was $49,000. They then ask us to review the data as external consultants. After about 3 hours of data analysis, we identified the problem. The web developer had changed the URL of the web shop category. As a result, the number of people arriving at the web shop from Google almost dropped to 0. The expert, meaning the ad, didn't notice this because they were focused on the advertising statistics. The web developer didn't realize that the change could cause issues. Everyone did their job well, but the web shop owners ended up suffering. Here you can see the decline in the number of organic clicks. This incident made me think about what we can do to prevent a web shop from having to write off, for example, $49,000 as loss due to such a simple mistake. And we see AI as an opportunity that can help. That's why we founded Webalize.ai. So the problem again, sometimes web shop sales drop. Web shop owners want to know why. Digital marketers spend a lot of time finding the problem and solving it. As I mentioned in the event of a problem, marketers have to review countless statistics. For example, Google Search Console, Google Analytics. It's a different view of Google Analytics data, SEO programs, and Facebook Ads Manager and Google Ads System. So our system replaced this manual data analysis. Currently, we analyze the user's Google Analytics account, but as you can see, in the future, we will get a lot of information from the client, advertising accounts, and external data sources. Our trained data analytics AI model will then identify errors based on this information and suggest correct solution to the users on what needs to be done to achieve higher revenue. So now I will show you how Webalize works. So I present my screen again. This is our website. If I click sign up, you have to sign with Google account. And after that, we can connect our Google account, the connections menu. And after it's done, we can create analysis. So we need to select the time frame, what we like to analyze. For example, this one, analyze. And you can start chatting with your web shops right away. As you can see, the user interface is very simple and clean. You need to answer a few questions to improve the quality of the responses. So this is the chat section, and you can see the first question. what monthly revenue would you be satisfied with in your web shop? For example, $10,000. And our AI tool, take another question. No, we don't focus on any specific area. And third question, have you implemented any previous optimal strategy? No. And after these questions, we will get actionable advice how we can improve our web shop. On the other part of the website, you can see the web shop's data, for example, conversations, review, and total user numbers. It's really important that the purple line indicated benchmark data showing the values for other similar web shops, and the blue line represents the value from our users' web shop. Our paid package differs from the free version in that it constantly monitors data, even when the user does not have the Webalize interface open. If we detect any anomalies, we immediately notify the user via email. In the free version, the user doesn't not receive notification. And now you can see the data as what our AI see and the advice what you have to do to increase your revenue. Okay, so let's continue with the presentation. Yeah. Okay. So Webalize.ai leverages fast AI data analysis from multiple sources, continuously monitoring data to provide accurate error detection and immediate actionable advice. This not only saves marketers significant time, but also answers they have to insights needed to optimize their efforts efficiently. And where are we now? You just saw the beta version in the previous demonstration. We have 5 LOIs in progress, and we are about to launch our first marketing campaign. And Web Summit is Europe's largest startup event. With the Webalize startup idea, we have been included in the Web Summit Alpha program, making the first time since 2021 that a company with Hungarian funders has made it to the Webalize Summit. And if you like the system, Webalize, go ahead and sign up to try it out for free. And thank you very much for your attention. If anyone has any question, feel free to ask. Gábor? Eva, please. Yeah.
Sorry, it's not quite a direct question. I came in a little bit late. So are you already in the US or are you in Hungary?
I'm in Hungary.
Oh, okay. Because that one of the slides said the Silicon Valley. So, and the second quick question is the Digital Marketing Act and the Digital Services Act in effect in Hungary already?
Yes,
Okay.
perfect.
Thank you.
Yes, please.
So, how critical do you see prompt engineering nowadays versus just really carefully telling the LLM everything you would like it to be doing?
It's a really interesting question. And what part do you think, for example, video generation or in general?
I was thinking in general, as certainly, like if I think back year and a half, it was quite important that you could speak the language of the LLM in a sense of to know which kind of ways to ask particular things. And anecdotally, that importance appears to be decreasing. I'm kind of curious of what your thought on that one is. Do you copy and paste your pre-created careful prompts, or do you just want to make sure that you tell it everything you need and dump the data you want to use?
We tell everything what we want to for example, Gemini. So in the very beginning, it was very important to create a good prompt, but I think nowadays it's not so important because I think the AI technology is improved.
Thank you. And I'm also curious, do you or did you have your collection of prompts at that point? Like, if I want to convince this model to do these kind of things, then I need to copy and paste from these 5 different prompts and then kind of just carefully put it together. Did you use that in the beginning, or you never got to that point?
We used prompt libraries. We created and we buy these libraries too. And it's interesting because when we use different AI models, we use the same prompts nowadays. In the past, we used different, but nowadays we use just the same.
Do you ever face real headaches from context lengths? I mean, are you wishing for even more context lengths, or the current ones are kind of okay and fine with you?
Yes, of course, because we have 500 pages. This is our company learning process, and this is where we write how we do, for example, SEO and marketing campaigns. So it's 500 pages, and we'd like to create an own GPT for this, but we suffer with ChatGPT because we just only use PDF format, and if we editing our inner materials, documents, we have to create a new PDFs. And after that, these new PDFs have to upload to ChatGPT. So yeah, we have a lot of headaches.
So in that sense, are you kind of always just doing the in-context learning in the sense of you just try to shove everything you need into that context? Or did you try anything like retrieval augmented generation or those kind of things? Or you haven't used those?
No, we haven't.
Thank you.
But as you mentioned, Gemini can manage 500 page.
Well, we have different contact lengths out there. We have demonstrated a 10 million context lengths. If I remember correctly, outside we have 2 million context lengths available. I don't know if we have the API for the 10 million context lengths. We certainly have that available inside.
Oh, very cool. Thank you so much. We will try it.
Do we have other questions from the audience? If not, I would like to thank you again very much for this wonderful presentation. And just a reminder for the participants that if you would like to see other interesting presentations, please take a look at our website at hungariansv.com. We are giving our presentations usually monthly, oftentimes in hybrid form, sometimes online only. And please help me again to thank Máté for the very enlightening presentation. Thank you.
Thank you so much. Bye.